Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Kindly subscribe to our channel if you're watching us for the first time. This is the greatest support that you can render to our channel. Click the notification bell to allow YouTube notify you whenever we do a video like this. Please share our videos and give this particular video a thumbs up so that it can be recommended to more viewers. To those who support us in one way or the other, to all our subscribers, allow me to thank you in a very special way. Now, William Ruto's tour in Mount Kenya is not devoid of surprises. It was the second day today, and they were in Nyeri, that is Gachagua's home turf. And Gachagua is out to showcase his authority, as he has always self-proclaimed himself as the sole and ultimate Mount Kenya leader, Mount Kenya kingpin. Yesterday, you also saw a video in which Gachagua really read a riot act to the supporters of Wamatangi, who did not give them a chance to humiliate Wamatangi as they had planned. Now today, Gachagua did not disappoint. As always, as they were touring Nyeri County, okay, there were several minor projects like irrigation and all that William Ruto launched. I looked for a mega project that we can pick, but I did not see one. Of course, I also had the promises of the youths who can work, using their digital gadgets like Ruto has always maintained. But if there is one statement that is still bothering many, is this statement here. Rigathi Gachagua very happily revealed to the Nyeri residents that one of the mega projects that they have launched with President William Ruto is the renovation of the late President Mwai Kibaki's tomb, or rather tomb, if you want me to call it like that, where he was buried. And Rigathi, spoke with a lot of passion as he revealed that this was an instruction from what he calls His Excellency President William Ruto. And I want you to take a look, because many people feel that Gachagua has lost it and he needs to come back to his senses.
Na rais ameniagiza nishughulikie ile kaburi ya mzee Mwai Kibaki kwa sababu inataka itekelezwe vizuri. Rais amesema pesa itafutwe, hiyo mzee atekelezewe mzuri, tumpatie heshima yake. Si rais amefanya vizuri? Nimekuwa na huko. Alafu ndio hapo moja mgaragwa wa Mwai wa Kibaki. Nimekuwa na mwenye hoka. Rais wanasema anniversary ya mzee ya 2 years of unveiling the cross. They would like you to come and be with them because you are their friend. Nimekuwa na hoka. Ningena mvugisho witu hayo bitokeo. Ana kwa mvugisho na bila ya wewe. Wao watu shikare kimono na mwisho kwenye gazo ndugu wa matinga sasa tawanyiri. Ndivyo na mutaiwaka higa na maitoa county na maisi maya maito mwe ni mwekire wega. Ndivyo na nitogo dinabere na kuka na kumushera na geta tukwaligiye wira wachika na wira wodaya.
This is reminiscent of the last time when President William Ruto toured that region. And Rigathi Gachagua had requested that William Ruto organizes for a feast in Sagana State Lodge. And William Ruto honored that pledge or that request, and people feasted and they appreciated and thanked Rigathi Gachagua.
Sababu mimi nilifikiria tu ni mchezo. Wakati the deputy president alisema geti itafunguliwa, sikuamini, hata nilikuwa nashangaa itakuwaje watu wote wa Mount Kenya wafunguliwe geti ya State Road. Sasa nimeona ni ukweli, na ile mchele ya nyama kweli ni mchele ya nyama. Sababu ukiangalia mimi nimewekewa nyama pale, halafu nikaitwa na wengine wakaniambia wewe hujaweka nyama ya kutosha, nikawekewa. Kwa hivyo ninashukuru sana, Mungu awabariki na aendelee kuwaongoza, na tuna imani ya kwamba tukimaliza hii kukula mambo mazuri ndio iko inakuja. Sababu unajua hata kwa Biblia wakati Yesu alitaka kuhubiria watu, aliwaangalia akaona hawa ndio tuzungumze vizuri, aliwatengenezea mikate na nyama, wakakula wakashiba, na ndio akaweza kuwahubiria. Sasa hii serikali imeanza na the correct step, because hizi ni mahaswa. Hatujai kanyanga hapa hata mchele na nyama, isipokuwa ni vile watu wanaongea tu na mchezo na kuringa. Kama mimi kwangu siwezi kula namna hii kweli, sababu nyama iko juu, mchele iko juu, lakini serikali sasa imetuonyesha sasa huu ni mwamko mpya. Wakati wanapigana kuteremsha bei ya mchele, bei ya kila kitu itaenda chini, na wametuonyesha kwa vitendo. Hii ni mwanzo mzuri na ni mwanzo mpya, na tunashukuru. Haijawahi kufanyika. Mimi nimeishi kwa siasa miaka zaidi ya 30 na sijaona kitu kama hii. Tulikuwa tunakuja hapa hata chakula inaisha kabla hatujafika nusu. Sasa sio, unaona vile wananchi wamefurahia, na tunashukuru sana. Hata siwezi ongea sababu ni furaha sana, sababu hii serikali ni yetu, hata askari hawatusukumi, na ukitaka kuongea na mkubwa yote unaongea na yeye bila wasiwasi. Hii serikali ni mzuri na tutaichagua tena na tena. Mungu awabariki serikali yetu.
While there is nothing wrong in going to celebrate and enjoy some delicacy in Sagana Lodge, and it's not wrong for Rigathi Gachagua to take up that opportunity to renovate Kibaki's tomb. People are reading mischief, and they have a feeling that Rigathi Gachagua is not playing his role as he's supposed to do. Leaders are supposed to, represent the interest of their constituents. Rigathi has always said that they are shareholders in this government. And so as William Ruto was touring that region, we really needed to see mega projects, because they had accused Uhuru Kenyatta, who had several projects in that region, of neglecting them. And Gachagua actually told their people that Uhuru instead took all these development projects to Kisumu. But why exactly do you think Rigathi Gachagua, instead of looking for something tangible that can benefit the people of Mount Kenya, because I understand that they're still struggling with the agricultural benefits at the pyrethrum, tea and coffee. Even as we speak, the returns are they have poor returns, that they've been, praying that one day things will improve. The question of cartels are still there, because Rigathi Gachagua himself came and revealed to the people that cartels are so much entrenched in that sector that is unable to uproot them on his own. Just the other day, in fact yesterday, some people lost their lives against the backdrop of promises from Rigathi that he wanted to ensure that he brings to an end illicit brew. The cost of living is just too high. Mount Kenya is still struggling with 1 man, 1 shillings, 1 vote. That they did not materialize when they opposed the BBI, and people feel that Rigathi should be requesting the president to do better things. Of course, it's not bad to renovate Kibaki's tomb, but why now, and why come up with this request? Number one, it is to expose, or rather to try and show that Uhuru Kenyatta never thought or never took care of the Kibaki family, because Kibaki passed on during Uhuru era when Ruto was the deputy president. And so this was to show the people that Uhuru neglected, or rather did not give Kibaki a befitting send-off. That is why, while they're in power, more than 1.5 years down the line, they have just realized that that tomb needs to be renovated, and they are proud of it. It is one of the projects that Ruto took to that place. Remember, Rigathi Gachagua and a host of other leaders thrives on maligning Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga. It is on this basis that they campaigned that all the problems that were facing Kenyans and Mount Kenya came as a result of what they say Uhuru's poor leadership and the advice that was being given from Raila Amolo Odinga. So it is to kind of show that Uhuru was never goodly, to corroborate his claims that Uhuru neglected them. Number two, Rigathi Gachagua is playing the loyalty card. And that is why he cannot be requesting for bigger things. You know, he was a deal during the Moi era when everything was yes sir, yes sir. And William Ruto enjoys this kind of loyalty because he also worked under Moi. And Rigathi Gachagua wants to show that he is avoiding the kind of fracas that happened during Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto when William Ruto was the second in command. They fell out publicly, and this jeopardized even the manner in which the government was being run. In a bid to show loyalty, he's licking boots. He's unable to quote something tangible for the people of Mount Kenya. And I wonder what he thinks. I know this is something that they could just organize and send some experts to do it, instead of coming with it very openly and publicly as if it is something that is going to benefit the people of Nyeri. Number three, Rigathi Gachagua, people like Kimani Ichung'wah and Ndindi Nyoro have got nothing to show the people of Mount Kenya 1.5 years down the line. Their kind of politics, when you remove Raila Amolo Odinga and you remove Uhuru Kenyatta from it, then they lack nothing to tell the people of Mount Kenya. And this is why, you know, the last time they were in that tour, they came out very furiously that Raila wanted to get to power through the back door. He wanted a handshake, and so they had something to tell the people, and the people could cheer them on. Now that Raila seems to have chickened out of this trap where they kept on saying that Raila was trying to sabotage Ruto's projects, they have nothing to tell the people. And that is why they hide under things, those trivial things like facelifting a tomb. They have nothing. Tell me if they can campaign without mentioning Ruto or Raila. Yesterday when people heckled them, they said, isn't it Tabia's ODM? Number three, there is this succession politics trap. I have always explained it, that if there is something that William Ruto is enjoying, is the fact that he went and told Kimani Ichung'wah, when I leave, I will consider you because you can lead these people. He told the same to Ndindi Nyoro, and he told the same to Rigathi Gachagua, that you've been tried and tested, mimi nikitoka ni wewe. So these people, it is like they were told, don't tell anybody that I've promised you this. We are going to play a game and I will endorse you. So all these people are playing their cards very well. And with that, William Ruto is using them to justify everything that he does. When William Ruto imposes taxes, heavy taxes on Kenyans, it is in Mount Kenya that he will run to ensure that he justifies why there are a lot of taxes imposed on Kenyans. When people are killed on the streets like it happened during the demonstrations, it is in Mount Kenya that William Ruto will go there and sanitize and praise the police. And of course, you've seen even in the housing levy that is a burden to Kenyans, Kimani Chungwa, Ndindi Nyoro, Rigathi Gachagua, and a host of many other Mount Kenya leaders are leading the way to protect William Ruto against the wrath of Kenyans. This is because they have been told in their individual capacities that you will succeed me when I move. It is not bad to be ambitious and to try and align yourself with William Ruto if you want to succeed him, but the policies are not working, and you should not bury your head in the sand so much that you stop telling the president the truth. When the king is naked, you have to tell the king that is naked. The last one, William Ruto is enjoying this game. He is misusing or using these leaders to achieve his agenda. You know, we've heard theoretically that Mount Kenya is also a shareholder in this government, but it doesn't look so. In appointments, the major shareholder comes from the Rift Valley. Or is it a case of wanyama wote ni sawa lakini wengine ni sawa kuliko wenzao? Some animals are more equal than others, like it is mentioned in George Orwell's The Animal Farm. William Ruto understands too well the weakness point that he is invoking to ensure that these people will never see the light. They are always in darkness. I mean, how can a whole deputy president brag that they are renovating a tomb and is mentioning it and telling him that these people love you and they want you? He actually requested for an anniversary. And I think it is an anniversary that is full of feasting. People will be eating. It is just the same one like it happened in Sagana. So William Ruto is using them, and William Ruto does that to ensure that he remains a kingpin. That is what he wants. Yesterday, Rigathi Gachagua called him Udhamaki to mean that is a very important, almost a kingpin there. And he wants to ride on these leaders to campaign for him for 2027. Once and if God will help him to get a second chance, he will be done with these leaders, and you will see the kind of political battle that you've never seen before. I don't know what to think, but this is my take.